Hi friends, my name is AJ and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to be doing something a little different. That sounded a little evil. It's not evil, I swear. I am in some rather comfy clothes and I don't have a lot of makeup on, and it is socially acceptable to tell you that I am in fact in sweatpants, even though I wear sweatpants almost every single time I sit here. I thought it'd be a lot of fun to watch and rank some Pixar movies. So I put a bunch of I put all the Pixar movies in here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick them at random. I'm going to be doing 4 videos per session because I'm not going to sit here and watch all of them because I don't have time for that. And that would drive me crazy. So I'm going to pick 4 random ones. Some of them are just going to say like Toy Story on it, but it's going to have a 1, 2, 3, or 4 on it. So I get Toy Story right now, and then we will watch the first one. And I will talk about the first one, and then I will put it back in with an X over the one, and if I get it again, then we're going to watch the second one. I do think that picking them randomly will be fun, so I'm going to keep that system, but in this way I can watch them in order. That makes sense, right? Also, when I say rating, like the star scale, it'll be on a scale from 1 to 5, 1 star, 5 stars. If your favorite movie gets a low rating, I'm sorry. I humbly apologize. But this is my opinion, and my opinion is not law, and I don't claim for it to be. So if something gets a 1-star rating, I will preface whether or not I think it's a bad movie or not. Also, half ratings will apply, so something could get a half-star rating. Something could get 0 stars. I don't think that'll happen, but it could happen. And something could get like 4.5 stars. Another thing that we're going to be talking about is whether or not the movie makes me cry. I will make sure to tally up every time a movie makes me cry, and if it does, it get an extra star. I'm not sure what I'm trying to accomplish here. I just kind of want to watch all the Pixar movies. So this is how we're going to do it. I will be watching 4 movies in this video, and then in my next video, well, not my direct next video probably, but like it'll be a series. And in the next video, I'll watch another 4. And in the next video, I did the math and they all divide evenly into 4.
No, they don't. You're trash at math. There's 23 movies, so there will be like 6 videos.
So, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, I got Finding Nemo. This is the first time we're doing it, so we're gonna do number 1. Next one will be this one. We got WALLE. WALLE. Oh, this is a good one. WALL-E's one of my favorites. Next one. This one. Monsters, Inc. And we will be watching the first one. And the second one is Monsters University. I know technically it's a prequel, but I'm going in order of release. So we're watching the first one. Last one for the day. Let's make it a good one. Alright, what's this one? Inside Out! I really like this movie a lot. So we're going to do Inside Out. So those are all the movies I'm going to watch. And I will continuously come back in between each movies to give the ratings and my overall face. Because Inside Out makes me cry. Monsters Inc. makes me cry. So we'll see if I cry. I'll probably cry. So, I'm gonna go watch some movies. And in case if anyone wanted to see my sweatpants, they're new and they're from Target. I don't know if anyone cares about that, but... Ugh. Okay. Just got done watching Finding Nemo. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. It's been a really long time. And as you can see, I've been crying. just a little bit. That was one of the movies as a kid that I thought was one of the more boring Disney movies, but I don't know what I was on because it's a very stressful movie the entire time. The entire time is stressful, and though it is a good time, but it is a stressful time, and yeah. So, that being said, as I took diligent notes, I cried 3 times. See right there, those little doo-doo-doo-doo. I think I'm gonna give this movie a 3.5. That's not a bad score. As I said, 1 does not mean it's a bad movie. It's in the middle there. Because I have other movies that I like more. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5. But it got 3 tier points. So how I'm gonna do it. So if there's another movie, which I'm sure there will be, that'll be 3.5, just like that one, and it has less or more, then it'll go higher or lower than Finding Nemo. As of right now, it's the only one up there, so it is winning. Yeah, 3.5. Just, it was stressful. I didn't like being so stressed. I didn't like that at all. I don't want to be stressed the entire time. It's also just, I don't have much of an emotional attachment to it. I mean, obviously I do a little bit, but it's not exactly a movie I would watch a bunch of times. I haven't seen it in a really long time, and I feel like I wouldn't watch it in the next couple of months. It'll probably be a while before I watch it again, but it's still a very good movie. So it gets 3.5 and 3 crying points. I think WALLE is the next movie. It is now. WALLE is the next movie that I'm going to be watching. And I love WALLE, so I'm excited to watch WALLE. And I'll probably cry more. Whew, boy, do I like WALLE. I just got done with WALLE. It's such a good movie. WALL-E is one of my favorite Pixar movies. I do have a little plush of WALL-E. I just can't find him right now. He must have got packed away in between all my moving and whatnot. But as you can see from my notes, I cried twice. So it gets 2 tier points. And this movie, I'm sure no one will be surprised, is going to get a 5. This movie is, this movie is just beautiful and moving and sweet. This is the first movie from Pixar that I remember just being like, it just looks so pretty. I know I look like I'm tired. I'm not tired. I've just been crying a lot. And so my cheeks are getting really swollen and my eyes are starting to feel really heavy. I'm getting to that point of like, I've been crying so much that like my head starts to hurt, which is always a fun time. But yeah, so it's a 5 with 2 tier points. So as of right now, WALL-E is winning. But I don't think anybody's surprised by that because WALL-E is a beautiful movie. The next movie is Monsters, Inc. Haven't seen this one in a really long time. I think Monsters, Inc. might be the movie that I haven't seen in the longest of the ones that I have seen. I do remember it though, because I used to watch it a lot as a kid. So, and I know that it makes me cry. It should be a lot of fun. I like crying. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. I cry during movies a lot. Like I just do, especially Pixar movies. So the fact that I'm crying so much isn't like a surprise to me. So it shouldn't be a surprise to you. I hope you're not concerned about me. There's nothing to be concerned about. I mean, I'm fine. So let's watch Monsters, Inc. now. That's my let's watch Monsters, Inc. dance. If the frame changed, I'm sorry, I tripped over my wires. I'm also still crying a little bit. Monsters, Inc. definitely held up. I haven't seen it. Oh God, I just look so tired. But I swear I'm not. I've just been crying. My eyes are inflamed. I'm trying to like make them look normal, but as you can see from my very important data, I cried 3 times. Yeah, I forgot how much this movie just wrecks ya. You know? I think I'm going to give this movie a 4. I don't know if it's because I haven't seen it in a really long time, so like feelings were just a little bit new. But I also remember having a really soft spot for this movie when I was younger, so I don't know. I liked it. I liked experiencing it again, and I cried 3 times, which is 2 more than I thought I would. So I give this one a 4 because it exceeded my expectations. The next movie we're gonna watch is Inside Out. And this one I have most recently seen of the 4 because I do like this movie a lot. And it also makes me cry just a lot. So we'll see how that goes. I'm sure it'll look just as messy as before, but I can already tell you that this movie is probably gonna get a high rating because I like it so much. So we got one more movie to go. Let's go do it. Ready to cry again. I don't know how many times I can say I'm not tired. I'm not. I just cry. Oh, Inside Out is so good. Full disclosure, I watched Inside Out yesterday too, so I was a little worried that I wouldn't get the same reaction today, but I did, and I cried a lot. To be more specific, I cried 3 whole times. There's that. It gets 3 tier points. I am gonna give Inside Out a 4.5. It's one of my favorite movies, and it's one that I can watch like over and over again. Obviously, I don't want to compare movies because I feel like that's not fair, but in comparison to like WALLE, because that's something that I watched today, it doesn't hit quite as hard as WALLE, but it does still just like hit hard, you know? And it's really good, and I love Amy Poehler a lot. She's one of my favorite actresses. So funny. It's just a whirlwind, and then, you know, you got Bing Bong, and who's your friend who likes to play Bing Bong? Bing Bong. What are my ratings again? Right now, WALL-E, Inside Out, Monsters Inc., and Finding Nemo. Again, this is just my opinion, and if you don't agree, then feel free to tell me all about it in the comments. You can tell me what your favorite Pixar movie is, and maybe we can discuss it. This is me trying to look less dead. Is it working? If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more Disney content. And if you have suggestions for any other videos you would like me to make, maybe you want me to review some Marvel movies or Star Wars movies or princess movies, I don't know. Those are just some ideas off the top of my head, but if you have other ideas, you can put them in the comments too, and maybe I'll do them. I'll probably definitely do them. That's going to be it for today, so thanks for hanging out with me. Bye!